Today, I chat with a tech mom from Taiwan. This is Claire Wang. Whether it is building clay animals or cooking up some fun in the kitchen, she is always trying to make everyday parenting not just mundane, but something that her kids can learn from. So, we're going to hear from her on how she is trying to come up with interactive play activities for her children, but also make tech time with them meaningful. Hi, Claire. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Deepa. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Claire, and I live in Taiwan. I work in a streaming industry a company as a QA. Also, I have a dance studio for dancing blues, teaching people about the culture of blues music and blues dance. It's a partner dancing. So yeah, I have two jobs while I have two kids, which is 5 and 4, and a boy and a girl, and a boy and a girl.
How are you managing all of that? I should have mentioned she's also a dancer, as you heard. So you're also doing a dance studio, you're also an engineer, and also managing two kids. So tell us, how a day in your life looks like.
I will say it's really tiring actually, because in daytime I have my full-time job, and after 6 I need to pick up my kids and then quickly cooking for them and then have some playtime with them. Actually, my kids sleep pretty late, around 10:30 to 11, because after dinner we might watch TV together and then have some handcrafts together. So, yeah, the time duration is kind of long with them actually, but I'm kind of glad I have this time with them because it's kind of like a shift between two jobs, because after they went to sleep I will woke up and then try to do some organizing for my dance studio. So I will arrange who's gonna teach for next month, or is there any like big parties happening for the next season. So I will do some planning with that. So I sleeps around 1 or 2.
Wow.
It's really late, yes.
So
So I
you are
was
a very busy mom.
yeah, but that's how I live in the past 2 years. This year I try to do it more a healthy way, and I try to let go some things also. I didn't do too much organizing and too much parties right now. So I guess being a parent also, you need to learn how to let go of the things that you want to have in life sometimes, but you still are trying to find a balance what your goal is and how to be a mom, and yeah, try to be a balance. Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
So tell us all about these activities, crafts that you're doing with your children, right? I think you have something that you wanted to show us.
Yes. Actually, under the how to say that, we watch TV every day. I know that we shouldn't do too much TV since they are still young, because under 6 children's eyes are still developing. They shouldn't be affected by too much blue light. But I will say we try to make each TV time meaningful or do some impact after that. Actually, we will watch some uh, clay creation video together, and after that we will try to build our own. So
Mm.
something from my
Oh,
daughter, she is pretty creative, and then she actually likes something very realistic, I would say. So
mm.
mm, some vase that put on the yeah put on
Wait, how old is she? She's
he's 5.
4?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my son is 5. And my son is more like big dreamer, that kind of people. Uh,
Mm.
actually, he made something very beautiful, but he breaks it all the way. So I
Oh.
always need to fight with him that, no, I want to save your creation. And then no, he said, no, I want to break it. This is my thing. Let me break it. So yeah, for me now, I don't have too much around my hand, but I would say he's a real artist. Yeah, he make and then he break, and then he rebuilt it again together. Like this is something that he rebuilt.
Mm.
But
Wow.
I'm more like creating a environment for him, for them. Like I like to create something. So today we're gonna build a park together.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
what should we have? And then we create things together like this. Yeah. And
So
there,
screen time is like for them to absorb and learn
yeah, yeah.
rather than just passively consume some videos, and then they have to experiment with what they have learned. That is very interesting.
Well, I will observe what kind of thing they like recently. Recently, they like a cartoon called Capybara. So
Mm.
we will, yeah, this is actually what we want to build for Capybara. Maybe they
Oh.
leave on the the pound here. Yeah, yeah. What can we have around him? That's kind of. And I also remember there's one day my son is having a big mood and then very violent. So we're talking about you are exploding like a volcano. So we built
Mm.
a volcano together.
Oh, that is so. You're teaching them how to experience
Yeah.
emotions through art, through
Yes.
clay, in
Hmm.
a way. Where did you come up with that idea? Like, were you inspired by something online, or was it something you tried it yourself?
Actually, it was by an accident, like just this year. Yeah, my sister gave them two gifts, those kind of bath bowl when you put it into bath and then some toys will come up. And there are two little things they really like. It's from a cartoon called Pikmin, a game, like a Pikachu game that you collect characters along the way. So it's a virtual and real life combining kind of game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they really like that two characters in Pikmin. So I look it up and open AirPod for them. So let's create something from Pikmin. So you can have multiple characters from Pikmin. Since I can buy all the toys for them, that's very expensive. So I was suggesting let's do things like that. So
Mm.
actually, this is the very first one they created from Pikmin.
Wow.
Yeah, taking a reference. And we just thought that, oh, it's so fun. And then after that, every day after home, they will ask me to play clay with them.
Wow. So it's become a routine now. So you're
Yeah,
basically making them look forward to clay time after any kind of like media time, right?
yeah.
Um, Aside from this, like what else is like the relationship with technology in your home in general? Like you said, you're a QA engineer also by the day, and you work with a streaming app yourself. So you're perhaps seeing, how do I put this? Social media is being used generally by people, and there are positive and negative effects to social media. So when you see all of that at work and then you come back home, how do you feel about those things you're learning at work and like whether social media is being used at home as well?
I would say since the application is so easy to use, so people can stream everywhere in the world, there are a lot of genres in the streaming app also, like vlogging and then or vliver, virtual idol, that kind of look. And singing, of course, chit chatting, and then lots of like music instrumental. So I would say streaming really give people a lot of chances and stage to express themselves and even like make money from it. So I would say it's actually a good way to be who truly you are and then find your people. You can know that who really love your style and come back every day that give them real big support, even more than your friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Mm,
like through hobbies, they can connect the people they are having the same interests. So
mm,
I will say those people who are putting themselves online a lot will gather lots of attentions and then self support. Also, like rebuilding their self image through public eyesight. Yeah,
mm,
that's the
mm.
the advantage of using technology now. But also maybe the cons might be they are seeking for too many likes or too
Mm,
many self-recognition from others.
mm,
Hmm. So that might be a little bit things need to concern since we also like building AI. We even building
mm,
AI co-hosts in the streaming room to reply to those people who are ignoring by the streamer. It's not ignoring, it's because there are too many users commenting, so things might be missed. So we are building an AI to let them feel that they are being replied. So those
mm,
kind of instant reply might not be very realistic in the real world, I will say. Yes.
mm,
So yeah. So instant reply, instant recognition.
mm,
This might cause some issue later on while they grow up. So
mm,
I will try to drag them more into real life. Mm,
mm,
through more conversations and realistic interaction.
mm,
Let them know that, yeah, mom is really busy now. So can you please like just have your own time and I will have my own time. Let's do
mm,
things together in the share room, but not
mm,
distracting each other. And okay, like 1 hour later, I'm gonna see how you do it and how what did you what and that's
mm,
that's later. Yeah. So I will let them know that there's still a space that you need to cooperate with yourself.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about technology use for children, even in school, right? Do they go to school yet?
They went to school already. Yes, they go to school.
Okay.
Mm.
And do they use a lot of technology in Taiwan schools, like in classrooms and things like that?
Actually, no. Especially they are studying Montessori
Mm,
educational system. So we try not to let them use too much technology. Also, the school we choose is like that because we know that if they go to elementary school, there will be a lot. So
mm,
we try to save their pure mind from now before 7.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Mm,
hard to avoid internet. So if
mm,
they go to my siblings' house or parents-in-law's house, definitely when they are busy, they will give them their cell phone, right? So there are too many chances for them to expose by the internet. So it's hard to avoid.
mm,
So we just have a mutual consent that every time they touch a screen, it will like 30 minutes maximum. Please
mm,
use anything that you can think of because it's hard to set an alarm for 30 minutes actually for me. I will think of, okay, in 30 minutes, I'm gonna cook for 3 meals, three
mm,
dishes. So after
mm,
3 dishes, so I will go out and then turn off their TV. So
mm,
I will try to let those family knows that please try to use your way, but calculated your time with the risk.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, like having some sort of rules or boundaries, because kids are still learning, and when they hear from adults about these rules, they are perhaps going to be more likely to follow through than create rules of their own, right? So, like Claire, tell me a little bit about what are some of your biggest learnings from becoming a mother, right? Especially a mother of two kids. What are things that you learned that you never expected? And also, how did technology help you in that journey of becoming a parent, right?
Okay. I would say the biggest struggle, I mean, for every woman become a mom, I will say. Yeah. So when we're pregnant, we definitely feel that there's so many changes in our bodies, and then
Mm,
we will become more aware of myself and my health condition. Yeah, because we want to nurture a healthy children in our body. So yeah, through I'm pregnant, I also think about lots of things like I feel restrained in my body. but I need to really think about what I want to achieve as as a person, what my goal really is. Since I'm gonna have a family and raise kids, I know it's not easy and then time consuming.
Mm,
I really like re-examine what my life really wants.
mm,
So uh yeah, so at that time I was thinking I can't give up on my dancing. So I need to communicate with my husband for how how many days in a week I can have my own time. So actually
mm.
me and my husband has a very scheduled time together. Like
Okay.
Sunday and Monday is our family day, and then Tuesday and Wednesday is his fully working day. So he will come home very late, like 11,
Mm,
to finish
mm,
his job. And Thursday and Friday, it's my me time. I will go out, social dancing or learn some new dance or meet with my friend. And Saturday before 6, it's his working time. After 6
mm,
is the time that I do my blues party. So
mm,
we have a very schedule and routine who will take care of the kids and who can have
mm,
their own me time to do things
mm,
they want. So actually during our parenthood, I'll say,
mm,
we really communicate a lot, and because we don't want to feel we are sacrificing ourselves.
mm,
We try to live with a new lifestyle. It's not sacrificing for anything. Mm.
mm,
I re-examine what I really want and then things I can't let go. But I also found out things I might can let go. So I will do less things like that. So like I
mm,
used to dance a lot, like 3 times a week. But right now it's like once a week. Mm.
mm,
Or things I really think it's important, like talking on the phone with my bestie. Yeah.
mm,
Right now might be I really feel when I really need like mental support that I will call. Otherwise, I
mm,
try to living a peace and find my peace my own. That is more important
mm,
actually. And I would say try to enjoy being in present is really important because
mm,
when you have career and a job, you definitely have to do something at home sometimes.
mm,
Yeah, and then you will feel pressure when kids are around because you have time limitation and also things never get done so easily.
mm,
So, yeah, so actually I learned I will play with them first,
mhm,
play a little bit like very hard and very being present 20 minutes.
mm,
And after that, when they go into the mind flow of playing, they can play
mm.
on yeah, later. So at that time I will go back to work. Yes. So yes. Actually I mean kids really need you to be there. And if
Mm,
you are struggling that whether I should be there or whether I should work, I will suggest you to be with them first. And once they're
mm.
satisfied and then you can do your own thing later and then you will feel fulfilled. Yes.
Yeah, it is a very busy, tough world like we're living through, right? You have to hustle, you are juggling so many different roles. And you're right, you have to show up for your children and be there first and foremost because that creates an impression, leaves an impression on them too.
Mm.
So, in this next part, Claire, let's look at the future of this generation, right? What the future might look like with AI, with so much technology. Technology is here to stay in their lives. They are going to adapt, and the jobs will probably look different. But what excites you, or what is the hope you have for this future generation, like your kids? Like, what kind of a world will they grow up in?
I think they really live in a very happy era with
Mm,
technologies and then with parents who are more open-minded than previous generations. Yeah.
mm,
Mm. So we are trying to build an attitude that technology is to help us and to bring us joy. It's not a control or restrained by parents, but we are co-learning from it together. Hmm. So actually, we are being very aware what they're watching. The TV time for us is more like subject selecting. So today we select that. Today we select dance together. Next day we're gonna do art, clay, that kind of creation. And next day we're gonna see how. We love to see a channel where two black people like using a mud to do to create to build a villa together. That kind of that kind of structural things. So yeah, so that's it. Also, I would say put it into AI. Although there are lots of debates that whether AI will take take place for human or let the children think lesser than before as we did. Yeah. I will say I'm not terrified by AI technology. I think AI really can take our thinking into next level or like think deeper and wider. Like every time I insert some questions into ChatGPT, they really like explode my mind actually. So I will say, yeah. Also, since I'm a QA, I like to find bugs or observe things very in detailed way. So maybe I will teach them how to ask right questions. Really know the purpose that you are looking for, the objective of what you're trying to do. Yeah, think thoroughly and then let ChatGPT like give you another wing to blow to somewhere else that you never imagined where it can be. So maybe in the future we will try to use some AI tools to create our virtual image together by giving right prompt. Yeah. Since we like those kind of creation thing, right? So maybe we will use some AI tools to play with it. Yeah.
I definitely want to dig a bit into that sentiment, Claire. You're saying, not to fear technology or AI, and, embrace it or take look at it from a positive way, right? Which is very rare to come across because obviously everybody, especially parents, think, oh, now that AI is here, robots are going to take over the world, right? That kind of a extreme perception. And, the hope for such a podcast is to get a balanced perspective and to see what are the ways in which we can have a tech positive parenting, right? So for such parents who may not know much about technology or may not know much about artificial intelligence and as such, how did you come about this mindset? How are you so easy or um open to technology entering your children's lives or your life, right? And what advice would you give to other parents?
To those parents who have lesser resources from international, I will think they still give a very good environment to their kids, like being in the realistic world with them all the time. Yeah. I believe when you are lack of resources, you actually can think of more ways to create new ways. Yeah. So actually through AI, I once chat with him and then he gave me some advices how I can nurture my kids. Yeah, so parents can also take advices from AI. So if you are taking advantage from technology, why would you hate it, right? Since we also scroll our Instagram like every day, there are also many good creators teach you how to teach your kids and then give you some psychology, acknowledge what little kids uh, are thinking while they are 2 or while they are 4. Yeah, so and cooperate with those kind of situations. So yes, technology really brings lots of good impact on parents, I would say. So yeah, so that's why I think very positive what technology can bring us. So I believe technology and can also give my kids more futuristic things. So that's why I actually like to set our digital time and then combining with our real life with the clay creation. I think this kind of link really tells them what we can get from technology and then bring it to our own life and do good with our own life. Yeah. So I will think of more way to link with it. So or sometimes I will scroll with them with where we can go for the next trip. And then yeah, it's kind of like a pre-concept in their mind that oh we're gonna go there. So there's a water amusement park and there's a hotel which is just have one bed. How are we gonna do with it? So they will think, oh, what kind of things I will buy? I want to bring my pillow. I want to bring my blanket, and then there we might need to prepare one more air bag, air bed, and then okay, there's a water amusement park. So yes, we're gonna bring our swimming suit, and yeah, by giving them some pre-impression through technology, through online internet, and then and let them know what we're really talking about and what's gonna happen next week, so we can prepare this week.
So using technology and AI, therefore, to expand your children's creativity and then connecting back into reality so they're able to visualize and plan and see. I think that's a really good takeaway for parents who are still exploring ways to introduce technology in their children's lives or use it positively. Um, yeah, this was really wonderful, Claire. What I do often when I end the show is I always ask my guests one parenting and one tech rule that you live by, something short and memorable so parents can take away. So if you have a tech rule and a parenting rule that you'd like to share with us.
Okay. I will say as a parent, you really need to take good care of yourself first. You are the most important part in this family. So happy wife, happy family, happy husband. That is really for sure. Yes, make yourself happy, like mentally, and have your own me time is also important. So yes, AI take ChatGPT for as a assistant for yourself. I actually learned so many things from it.
Mm,
I took some hypnotism and then theta healing classes actually.
mm,
With the practice, I ask ChatGPT a lot how I can practice more in my life. That kind of
mm,
question. It really helps me. So
mm,
yes, be healthy and then be mentally happy. And
mm.
also, if your friends are really busy, and then take ChatGPT as a good friend. It teaches you a lot of things. And then how you can nurture your kids also.
So tech rule would be use ChatGPT as an assistant.
Maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Claire. It was really lovely chatting with you and learning about the little ways in which you're making family time so interesting, creative, and yet connected to the digital world. So I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy that I can share this. Like by sharing, once noticed that, oh, I'm doing something right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.